How important is a hand grip for an Oculus Quest? And the answer is super duper 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 important. I think it's one of the most important things you could possibly buy for the Quest, because if you're picking up and dropping off things in a game, you don't want to be doing it like this. It's super awkward, and at some point you will drop your controller. Also, for example, the other day I was playing Arizona Sunshine and I threw a grenade and I couldn't let go of my fingers right because you have to think this through. I dropped the grenade on my foot and I died and I had to start the whole game again. So it's like really awkward to do this. Having a hand grip for your controller will obviously stop this problem. It frees up your whole hand and it makes the whole experience better from start to finish. Now, I think there should be one in the box, and in a way there sort of is, because it comes with this hand strap that you can actually use as a hand grip, even though that's not what it's for. You just scoop it around the top of the halo, pop it in, and that's your hand grip. Now, it's so tight that it's actually quite hard to do. And if you've got a big hand like me, it doesn't really work because I could barely get my hand through that, and it cuts off the circulation to my fingers. However, if you're a kid or someone with small hands, that is your solution to make a quick and easy hand grip using the string that's inside the box. However, that didn't really work for me because my hands were too big, so then I bought this one off AliExpress. This is on AliExpress for about 10 bucks, and you can get it on Amazon for about 15. You'll recognize it because you can tell the bottom has this loop, which is super, super weak. In the first week of using it, it already broke. It's very thin. The plastic's sort of rubbery. It's very nice feeling, and you like it at first because it's very nice and comfortable and soft. However, it's just not strong enough for the purpose it's supposed to serve. Aside from this breaking immediately, which is obviously a key part of the product, it's a right pain to change the battery, and it's attached by this, which gets weaker and weaker. So every time you go to change the battery, you're weakening the whole product. If you want to tighten it hard so that it holds to your hand like what you're trying to do, the reason why you got it, look at how bad the pull on that rubber is. It's so bad, and that's going to break any minute. So you barely get any use out of it. That's going to break. So if you want to do it tight, you're at risk of breaking the rubber loop. And of course you want it tight. And it also more holds against your knuckles than what you'd like. And this thick part is at danger of covering one of the sensors. So there's a lot of things wrong with this. Most importantly is that it will break sooner or later. It's hard to change the battery, and it may be blocking the sensors. So what I did was I get the AMVR one. Now the AMVR one is very expensive at $30 or more or less 30 euros. It goes up and down, the price changes a lot, but it's the most expensive one. It's AMVR. It pops on really easily, pops on, pops off. It's much harder plastic. And the best thing about it, I think, is this is elastic and it's got rubber non-slide on the inside. So when you put this on, it also has a lot of options for different sized hands, as you can see, with all those little holes. So there's something for everyone. It's rubber. It really works very, very well. This Velcro part is to stop it from falling off, basically. But obviously Velcro is not going to break like that flimsy rubber part. So that works really well, and it's free on my hand. It works really, really well, and I've not even put it together properly. But obviously it's double or triple the price of this. It'd be great if there was something in between, but I mean, this is useless, really. This is expensive, but you can immediately tell it works really well, and it's quite customizable in terms of where you want it to place on your hand, and attaching it, even though I'm making a meal of it. It has Velcro on both sides, so it sticks super well. And like I said, because it's elastic, you know, my hands are completely free on this. So I'm always ready to bang! What else is in the box with the AMVR one? Like I say, it's expensive, but it works. Is they've got a bunch of extra straps in white, red. So you can customize it. And it's also got 4 top straps. So if you ever have the Velcro running out over time, which I don't think would happen, unless you had it for a long time, you can always replace all these parts. Now personally, I would rather this didn't cost 30 euros or $30 and didn't have so many bits and bobs, and maybe paid like 25 because it would work just as well, and I don't really need to have a red one or a blue one, because at the end of the day I've got a blooming Oculus on my head. I can't even see what colour my blooming these things are. However, undoubtedly this works, and if you want to be throwing grenades, picking stuff up, dropping stuff off, you can be all super secure that it's not going to break. And on top of that, more justification, so the more expensive price. They've got like metal parts that go inside here. They slip in, so it really isn't going to break. It's actually very well engineered. So you've got metal here, it's plastic, it's not flimsy rubber. And it's really secure. So yeah, okay, it's expensive, but I think hand grips are important. You can just get simple straps as well, but they're generally not elastic. I've got these Kiwi ones here, which work quite well, but they're quite hard to put on when you've already got one on. So I think the best solution for a hand grip is also the most expensive solution, and it's these AMVR ones. I'll put a link in the description. It's probably an affiliate link, which means I might get a small percentage if you buy them. But at least you'll know you'll get the right one.